And welcome to DeepDive Talent Insights and Analytics channel. This is I Think I Love My Job. This is our Think Differently series. I am Kalifa Oliver, your resident expert in all things employee experience here at DeepDive. What are we gonna talk about today? The employee experience. It's understanding that the employee experience is actually one of your organizational products. Let's go. Throughout these series that you've watched, you have heard me say over and over, the employee experience is important. The employee experience needs to be positive. The employee experience has impacts on your organizational reputation. It has impacts on turnover rates. It just pervades your organization. And so the employee experience is a product of decisions that you make, whether you're listening, whether you are willing to hear what employees have to say. You have to amplify your employee voice and really think about all the tenets. It has to be intentional in order to really be the most ideal place for someone to work, and in order to get the best productivity and the most highly engaged employees. It's all about this experience that you get and that you provide, right? But one thing that I want to bring forward in that discussion is that no matter what product or service you provide to the public, to your customer base, to your clients, you have to remember that another product that you have is the employee experience. It is a product. It is always that extra product that you are providing, that people are looking at. It's what people are buying into, right? Your employee experience is something that you also sell. And in that sense, your employees are another set of your customers. And if you don't invest in making the employee experience positive, that impacts your bottom line in a very different way. While it's easier when you look at your ledger to see customers who buy a very specific product and service from you, or you can see the financial impact of your shareholders very quickly. This other product that you're providing has serious long-term undertone impact for you. If you become known as a company who provides an extremely miserable experience, who hurts the employees, you're looking at things like lawsuits, you're looking at things like reputational damage, you are looking at customer loss, recognizing that some of the people who buy your other products are also your employees. You're looking at this long-term impact because you didn't think about this other product. The innovation, the thought, the merchandising leadership, and the merchandising thought, the consideration of things like shrink, really understanding your product, nurturing your product, growing your product so that you can grow your customer base. All of that energy that you put into creating that product that's out on the market is the same energy you need to in creating that product, which is that experience that your employees are having. While you may not be able to fully recognize that impact because it is so nuanced, I promise you that when it's negative, you'll feel it. And generally, by the time you feel it, it's too late. That's how the employee experience works. That's how your culture works. When toxicity has permeated your entire organization and it becomes a real part of your culture, go check the blogs. Go check Glassdoor, go check layoff.com, go check what's happening. Go check your customers, go check your clients. They know and they're aware and they can feel the change and they're getting ready to cut out and run because they're recognizing that the social impact that you are having as an organization is going to eventually impact them and theirs. And it's come to a point in many organizations where the past glory that they had and the things they got away with, they can't get away with anymore, and it's impacting how they're viewed, and it's impacting what customers are willing to interact with them anymore. The same way you really pour your energy and your investment into your products, consider how you position your employee experience as a similar product. If you reframe how you think about the employee experience, if you reframe how you're providing it and see it as an actual product that your organization provides and a service to your community, your country, the environment, the market that you're in, you're really going to understand the impact of the employee experience. I promise you. Think of things like technology, well-being, work-life balance, diversity, equity, inclusion. Think of how you invest in those things. They're elements of a product. They're elements of a whole that, when done correctly, means you're going to get a better pipeline, which is your customer base. You're going to get better talent, better skills, better innovation, better creativity. And then when you get these things and you get when you get that corner on that market, then it of course is going to spill over into the products and services that you provide to the public, the tangible ones that you have in your ledger, as this is what I'm known for. This is what I sell. Your employee experience is a product. It's your product. You're fully and wholly, as an organization, responsible for what that looks like. The onus is not on your employee to feel an experience because you tell them that's what it is. Your culture is not driven by what you think your culture is. It's by what, from the bottom up, it feels like. Perception will always be bigger than reality. If you constantly say that this is what your culture is and this is what you're providing, this is the experience that you think everybody's having, and it's just not, that disconnect needs to be repaired. And the reality is the only group, the only entity that is responsible for bridging that gap is the organization. Just like if you did a focus group and found out that this other tangible product that you created, people don't like it for XY reason, and so you go into reformulation, repackaging, rebranding, remarketing. Same thing you have to do on the employee side. If there's one thing that 2020 should have taught you, is that the employee experience is a big product. And those who really focused on that product, they really are winning right now. They have an understanding of the importance of that product, that additional product, that secret sauce that other companies are now catching up with. And it's not too late. It's not too late to say, you know what, let me implement some tools to hear, to listen, to understand, to amplify the voice of my employees so that I can get context, so I can understand what's happening, so I can start working on the employee experience. That is up to you. That's up to you as an organizational leader. That is up to you as an organization. Your employee experience is a product, and it will always be your product. What are you doing? What are you doing to really develop that product? I leave that question with you. That's it for today. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any comments or any questions, I would love to talk to you. Drop it in those comments. I'd love to hear from you. Of course, if you like what you're hearing, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to hearing from you. And don't ever forget, there is always room to have a brilliant experience. Bye.